Don't ever get your Gmail or YouTube hacked. If you're watching this looking for answers, I'm here to help you figure out the process of unhacking your hacked Gmail and YouTube. If you're unhacked right now, don't get it there. Don't ever get hacked. And I'm going to tell you the steps to avoid. I broke the #1 rule of not getting hacked on the internet. And I'm here to admit my stupidity and my ignorance, maybe a little bit, and to help you have peace of mind and know that it can all be fixed, I think, hopefully, if you're lucky. So I'll start with what happened, and then we'll go into the process and the timeline of how it all unfolded. Well, this will be sort of a story for people who may just be curious about what happened. I do hope that it's also helpful to those of you who are like Googling, my YouTube was hacked, what do I do? So tell you what worked for me, it may not work for you. I got an email in my sort of business email, my content email, about a partnership affiliate offer. And it was a little bit bizarre, but not too bizarre. These emails happen often. And I think the problem was there are some emails that are more suspicious than others. This one was very legitimate looking. Like the correspondence was real. The emails were tied to a brand. And that's what really threw me off, because a lot of times these emails will just look fake. They'll be from addresses I've never heard of, or they won't be tied to a brand. So this one was a little bit more realistic. And they were having me sign up for a brand affiliates partnership through a website called Tracker, Trackr. And I was like, I've never heard of that. I Googled it. It's very legitimate. It's a very real website, and it is a third-party website that helps companies and content creators have this middleman and go-between and helps track the affiliate thing. So I was like, oh, I've never heard of this. I did research. It all looked good. I researched the company that it was for. That looked legit. And I was like, okay, like I think this is all right. Now, where I went wrong was I clicked a link. I clicked a link inside the email to sign up. And that link took me to the Tracker website, or what I thought was the Tracker website, and had me sign up. Now, looking back, I had gone to the real Tracker website, and I had clicked the link and gone to this fake Tracker website that I didn't know was fake. And it looked the same. It looked the same. But upon further review, it was not the same. So I signed up, because you could only sign up by linking your Google account, which is normal these days. Like that's normal. So I didn't think anything of it. So I signed up. I linked my Gmail account, my business one, to it. And after I did that, like it didn't prompt me with anything, because it said it was going to prompt me to select their brand in the portal, and that's how we would get in touch. So in my stupid head, I thought, I'll just sign up for this legitimate website. And if the affiliate partnership is fake, I won't have lost anything. I'll just have signed up for this website, and then like I won't get involved with this company if it's nonsense, or I won't be able to find them on this website if it's nonsense. Well, my problem was I signed up on the fake site. So I signed up, and after I signed up, the affiliate portal didn't really do much, and I was like, oh no. Like, this is the phishing scams that they talk about. This is what every 101 internet thing is like. Don't click a link. Don't sign up for anything. And I did it. I'm an idiot. And so I immediately went over to my Gmail and I changed my password. And about 10 minutes after that, I get logged out, which is the weird part that I can't quite figure out, because I did get on top of it. I did change my password, but it was too late. And I got logged out, and I said, oh no. And I went and typed in my new password, and it didn't work. And I said, okay, make sure I got my new password. It didn't work. It said, recover your account here. I clicked that, and it showed me that it was a new phone number. It showed me there was a new email address. It showed me I needed a passkey, and I just started panicking. And that's when I realized, like, oh, I couldn't make a YouTube video today that I was supposed to. Oh, I had a meeting at 9 o'clock with this company, a legitimate company that I'm not going to be able to make now. I'm not going to be able to tell them I can't make it because everything is gone. And so I was in a panic. Now, the good news is I had nothing really tied to this account as far as personal banking and things like that, which I would have been a complete mess if that was the case. But they had my account, and they changed everything in a matter of seconds. Turned off two-factor. Like, I had two-factor on. Didn't matter. They were in because I had already given them the credentials. They turned everything off, the end. So I frantically started Googling, and what it came down to and what I see repeated is on Twitter or on X, there is a contact called Team YouTube. And if you tag them, they will send you some messages and help you get it sorted out. And that's what I started doing. But they DM'd me and I gave them my backup email or an email I had access to, and then they never followed up. And so I was like, I don't have time to sit around and wait for this 2 million follower YouTube chat that's constantly like, they're not helping me. So I got into a live chat via the Google Help, but via the YouTube partnership Google Help. Like, I don't think Google has a normal chat. They offer you resources and that's about it. Like forums that people have typed stuff. I had to go through the YouTube partnership chat to get in contact with anyone. And so I got in contact with somebody and they sent me a form, and it basically, asked me a ton of questions about when the hacking was. Did I give my password to anybody? Where is my IP address typically? It's just this form that makes sense, ask you questions that go through the details of what happened, about what time did this stuff happen, what are some emails you may have had in there, all that stuff. So I filled all that out, and then a case is opened, and that was about 9:30, 10 o'clock right after. And the biggest issue that I faced personally is my lack of patience, yes, but also just the lack of correspondence from a real human. Like, I just sent this email out into the ether with basically my life kind of on the line. That's a little dramatic, but my business, this thing I've built, on the line, and it's out there in the email, and I just have to be patient, which sucked, and I'm not good at that. And so I waited and waited and waited all day, didn't hear from them, didn't hear from Team YouTube again, didn't hear from anything. Just like, I did the steps I thought I was supposed to do. It's out there. We just wait. So I ended up going to bed and woke up at 4 a.m. and I checked my phone and I had a reply on the case. So it took, what was that? 9 a.m. through 9 p.m. So 12 hours plus, another however many hours, 5, 6, 8 to 16 hours, took a full day and then some. And I got this follow-up email that says, hey, we've noticed your account does look to be compromised. I'm like, I told you that 16 hours ago. And they said, here are the steps. And they gave me some steps about what to do to fix it. And the steps were very easy. And I completed those steps. I responded to that case email and I said, I've completed the steps. I went back to bed and I woke up at 7, but at 5:30, so like an hour and a half after that, they had responded again saying, here is a link to reset this email, reset your password, reset your 2-factor, reset your keys, reset everything. And so I followed that link when I woke up and I did that. And, I turned on my Authenticator app, turned on my 2-factor for my phone, cleared, signed out of everything I had been signed into, checked the IP addresses, and someone had signed in. The most fascinating part to me was from the time that they were able to log in, it shows the timestamps. It was 8:51. By 8:52, so in less than a minute, they changed my password, they changed my 2-factor, they changed my phone number, they added a passkey. They did everything they needed to do in under 60 seconds, which is crazy. Then I got into my email and I'm still a little paranoid because all of my trash was cleared. So if they were doing anything, they deleted it and then cleared the trash. So I don't know. So that is a little bothersome. But as far as everything else, I didn't see anything. Like I said, I didn't have a ton hooked up to it, but I double checked every account that was hooked up to it just to make sure everything was good. I didn't have a ton of passwords saved in that profile. Again, because it's kind of my secondary email, my first email for my brand, but my secondary email, so my personal email, I save all, whatever. So, my advice, if you're finding yourself watching this video because you have your account hacked, is reach out to Team YouTube on X as fast as possible and keep pestering them if they're not responding to you. Try to recover your Gmail or your YouTube through the YouTube Partnership Program help website, and then that can get you into a chat, and then you can use that chat to try to ask them for this account suspicious form. Fill that out, and then once you fill out that big form that asks for your IP address, asks for what happened, asks for what your recovery email, all that stuff, you have to wait. And I've heard people waiting for as little as 2 hours, and I've heard 48 hours. So I was sort of in the middle of that, just shy of 24 hours. And thankful to have it back. I mean, that was the worst. This is was the worst thing that has happened to me so far in the journey of content. So I have learned a very valuable lesson, and that lesson that I will dispel onto you is, no matter how legitimate something looks, just don't click any links. Just don't click any links. Just don't click any links. Don't click any links. Don't click any links. Just don't click any links. Just please stop clicking links. In fact, don't even get on your computer. In fact, uninstall all things. Delete your Google. Delete your YouTube channel. Just get off the internet forever.